Hey everyone, welcome back to Garnet Reviews, and today we're looking at a 1950 Huckins Offshore 48. This yacht's currently for sale in Jacksonville, Florida for $150,000 and has been offered for sale through Huckins Yachts themselves. This particular yacht offers a unique split cabin layout as well as a very large aft cockpit for both fishing and for entertainment. This yacht benefited from a major rebuild project in the early 70s and has also been upgraded over time, with the current owner having used this as a liveaboard for the past year and has done things like he's painted the all-grip superstructure with new fireboy in the engine room. It's got new electronics, new carpet, new turbochargers and much more. As you make your way around this yacht, I love the clear deck space, I love the handholds on both sides. You've also got the varnished tow rail, and at the bow we've got the ideal windlass, and this was rebuilt in 2015. And as we look back round, you can see that classic Huckins elegant design. As we make our way aft, you can see that all the windows have got custom canopy covers in here. This helps protect the woodwork as well as keep the elements out. And the aft cockpit on this yacht does come with a large bimini cover. The owners have enjoyed using this space. You can put table and chairs out here for entertaining family and friends. You also have ample space here if you wanted to do fishing and diving activities. And this is where you'll find the main engines for the yacht. The advantage of having them here is there's a lot less smoke, noise and vibration in the main accommodation. But also if you ever needed to do any major engine work, it's very easy to have engine room access, and it'd be very easy to not only work on the engines but replace the engines if required. The engines are a pair of Cummins. They're 330 horsepower diesel engines. And these were actually replaced in 2004, and I've got somewhere in the region of 2,500 hours. And this will give you a cruising speed somewhere in the region of 16 knots at 2000 RPM, with a maximum speed of 19 knots. As we move into the pilot house, I love the 360 degree visibility you have. Although there's a Flybridge here, it doesn't feel like it's got the same necessity for close quarter manoeuvring. And the pilot house is equipped with a Garmin GPS, it's got an ICOM VHF, you've got your Raymarine ST60 digital depth, you've got your Ritchie compass, you've got the Simrad autopilot, and you've got your speed depth transducers. I love the combination of the classic instrumentation as well as having modern navigation equipment as well. Below the pilot house there's a large hold space. This is where you'll find things like the generators in here, and this is a Phaser Marine generator with approximately 400 hours. It was installed in 2005, and you also have the full bank of batteries, and you could store all sorts of engine spares and tools and equipment and things like that in here as well. The accommodation aft is a large owner's stateroom, and this has got twin lower berths. There's also a head compartment in here with a shower and tub to starboard, and to port you'll find a hanging locker, and you've got a door to the aft cockpit as well. I was really impressed with the amount of both natural light and artificial light that's in this cabin. There's also plenty of headroom. I'm approximately 6'2" and I had no issues walking around in here. There's a ton of storage, both in drawers underneath the bunks and also in the hanging locker space. And this layout has worked well for the owner. The owner's been living on this yacht full time with his family, and by having the owner's cabin separate like this, it allows you that extra bit of privacy and isolation when you want to just relax. This cabin is fully air conditioned, but also you've got a number of opening hatches. And I also like the fact that there's a design feature here where the main door has got a panel on it that you can remove, and it's got a mesh screen on there for air and ventilation, but the screen also prevents bugs coming in. As you make your way forward through the pilot house, you'll then come to the main accommodation area. It's just a couple of steps down. I really like the contrast between the varnished wood and the white finish in the interior. Again, there's plenty of light, both natural and artificial. There's plenty of opening windows and hatches, and there's plenty of headroom. To port you'll find the L-shaped settee and table. And to starboard we've got a settee that can also double up as an extra berth. And for those looking to use this as a liveaboard or extended cruising, there's plenty of storage space in here. The first locker we come to has got the grab bag for the man overboard. It's also got fire extinguishers. This is easily accessible both from the lower helm and from anybody in the cabin. Huckins always makes good use of all available space, and that includes using these steps as extra storage as well. Above that we've got a couple of sliding drawers, and then above the settee berth is you've got sliding cabinets. And with these cabinets, if you notice, there's a lip, and this helps stop anything falling if you're out in heavy seas. And behind the backrest on the settee, you'll find those storage lockers in here, and then we've also got the drawers underneath. And then between both the seating areas on the bulkhead leading towards the pilot house, we've got a little drinks cabinet here, and that includes a drawer underneath. And if you notice, it's got the cutouts to make sure all your glasses stay safe and secure while you're underway. There's also additional storage behind and underneath the L-shaped settee area. And the table that you see here has actually got leaves underneath, and these can expand out depending on the number of guests that you're planning on entertaining. And this table can be lowered, it can also be rotated so that it can be between the two seating areas. As you make your way forward, there's a little desk area on the port hand side. This could be used for a navigation station, plotting out charts and things like that. But in today's climate, this could also be ideal if you're looking to do work from home. You can do that on board. And as in build plate shows, this is hull number 236. She was launched on the 15th of May in 1950. And again, as we move forward, on the starboard side, this time you'll find a heads compartment. And this is for the forward stateroom, as well as for using as a day head. And this has got the full stand-up shower, and there's plenty of storage in here for all your toiletries and personal belongings. And the heads compartment does have opening portholes, as well as an overhead hatch, and this can have the screen closed so you don't have to worry about bugs coming in as well. And opposite the heads compartment on the port side, this is where you'll find a galley on board. And one special feature here is the Huckins Fair from Flyer logo. This has got the hull mark numbers as well as when the yacht was launched. Like everywhere else on board, there's plenty of storage space with different lockers and cabinets. And in here you've also got the double stainless steel sink. We've got a Panasonic microwave. It's got a very large built-in dry storage area, and this has got like a cool box effect to it. And we also have a 4-burner stovetop cooker, and this also has an oven underneath. And this setup has proved very beneficial for the owner, who will spend an extended period of time on board with his family. And then we move forward again, and it takes you to the forward stateroom. And this has got upper and lower berths. There's hanging locker space opposite. There's plenty of opening hatches here, both on the side of the hull and on the deck, for different air and ventilation. And in this cabin there's actually a large freezer. Again, the owner was using this for extended cruising, and this helped be able to keep goods on board without having to come ashore. And then as we head back through the yacht, one area still to show you on this video, as this yacht is actually equipped with a flybridge. The flybridge was actually added in 1965, but it's benefited from many upgrades over the years. I like the fact that the flybridge has got the bimini cover if you want to use it, and it's also got plenty of seating area for your friends and family to be up here rather than just having a single seat. On the port side, I like the fact that it's got this little feature where you can open a little shelf out, and you can use this perhaps when you're navigating, or perhaps if you've got food and drink, and you can also fold it when it's not needed. Underneath there's more storage space. This would be good for having the covers for the instrumentation, seat covers, things along those lines. And in terms of instrumentation, we have got the azimuth digital compass, you've got a rudder indicator, you've got the multi-function auto helm, you've got the Garmin GPS, you've got the ICOM VHF, and you've got the combination of the classic engine instrumentation. For those contemplating doing the loop, or perhaps you're just looking to cross under different bridges, I like the fact that the mast on this yacht does actually lower, as does the bimini cover as well. So if height restrictions are an issue, this yacht shouldn't have a problem. I'd like to thank everybody for watching this video, and if you're interested, please reach out to Huckins Yachts directly. And I'd like to thank Huckins for welcoming me on board, and I look forward to catching you on the next one. Thanks everyone.